Is climate change being caused by volcanoes?
Possibly, yes. Maybe.
I don't believe so, although I'm not a scientist, so I could be wrong.
Volcanoes do seem to be erupting more often. We seem to have extremes of weather more often. So there's something going on. Now, whether that's down to us or whether it's down to the Earth doing whatever it is it's doing naturally, who's to say? But there's something going on.
Volcanoes affect the Earth's climate, and they have affected it a lot in relatively recent past, actually. So the eruption of Pinatubo in the early 1990s had a significant climate impact, but it was a cooling impact. It reduced global temperatures by around 0.5 degrees Celsius for a few years, and that's because these large volcanoes spew out so much ash. They actually reflect a lot of the energy that would otherwise hit the surface of the Earth from the sun. Over longer time scales, then the amount of carbon dioxide that volcanoes can emit can have significant warming impacts, but we're talking probably millions of years ago. There's a natural carbon cycle, so carbon is always being emitted from volcanoes and mid-oceanic ledges, and it's always being removed through a process of kind of chemical weathering where the carbon dioxide gets locked up out of the atmosphere as it reacts with rocks, and it ends up being put into the ocean and turns into rock. So there's this kind of geological carbon cycle. And what humans are doing, they are significantly increasing the amount of carbon that's going into the atmosphere, and not just a little bit, like a lot. So if there's hundreds of millions of tons that come out of volcanoes each year, then humans are putting tens of billions of tons. So it's many, many times greater than this kind of natural carbon emission effect. The thing that is driving the climate right now is the human impacts on the carbon cycle, basically the burning of fossil fuels.
Volcanoes do produce a lot of greenhouse gases, which can warm the Earth's atmosphere, and ash, which can cool it. But what we're seeing now is caused by humans burning fossil fuels.